The best way to know if a company will make a great investment is to compare its business with its main competition, as well as the overall market. With that, we're going to look at 8 metrics and then score each of the 3 stocks. First, let's look at the projected earnings growth for the next 5 years. What you see here is growth rate for each stock. We prefer a higher growth rate, and the highest growing stock will receive 3 points. I want to note that the growth for the S&P 500 is the average projected growth of its 10 largest components. Second, let's look at the PE ratio, which is an indication of how much speculation is built into the stock. What you see here is the current PE for each stock. We prefer a lower ratio, and the lowest PE stock will receive 3 points. Third, let's look at the SMA 200, which is how much lower the stock is trading compared to its 200-day moving average. What you see here is the percentage above or below its SMA 200. We prefer a lower percentage, and the lowest stock will receive 3 points. Fourth, let's look at the returns. What you see here is the combined ROA, ROE, and ROI for each stock as a determinant of how efficient its business is. We prefer a higher overall return, and the most efficient stock will receive 3 points. Fifth, let's look at the dividend yield, which is how much shareholders are getting paid to own the stock relative to its current price. We prefer a higher yield, and the highest yielding dividend stock will receive 3 points. Sixth, let's look at short float. What you see here is a reflection of how bearish traders think the stock is right now. We prefer a more bullish outlook, and the least shorted stock will receive 3 points. Seventh, let's look at profits margins, which is a quick way to determine if the stock is producing enough cash to reinvest or pay out to shareholders. We prefer a stock with high profits margins, and the highest margin stock will receive 3 points. And eighth, let's look at what analysts think. What you see here is an average of what Wall Street analysts have given the stock. A grade of 1 is a strong buy, and a grade of 5 is a strong sell. We prefer a stock that's closest to 1, and that will receive 3 points. After going through each metric, we can tally up the points and reveal the best business of the 3. What you see here is the total points given. The stock with the most points has the best business. I want to note that you should pay attention to the company we're analyzing and the S&P 500. That's the most important comparison. Before we get to our fair price, join my Patreon. You'll get access to every grade I've analyzed. It's updated all the time. Go to patreon.com/GrowthShares or click on the link in the description. Fair price. What you see here is the difference between the current stock price and its fair price. The higher the percentage, the more undervalued the stock is right now. But if the percentage is negative, that means the stock is overvalued right now. Lastly, let's look at stock performance. What you see here is our stock's performance over various time frames against its industry and the overall market. Sometimes you just want to know if the stock has done well enough to invest in. Nothing more and nothing less. Check out these other analysis videos. Invest wisely, and as always, take care of your money.